The fight between old tech and new tech continues to heat up. IBM CEO Ginni Rometty reportedly slamming consumer tech companies such as Facebook and Google over collecting user data and calling now for government regulations. While now she didn't name names, Rometty did say, quote, collectively, dominant online platforms have more power to share public opinion than newspapers or television ever had, yet they face very little regulation or liability. Her comments echoing those of Apple CEO Tim Cook, who warned that regulations may be inevitable since he says the free market isn't working. Let's bring in Heather Zumarraga for Vision 4 Funds Distributors, joins us now. Heather, I got to tell you something. You know, old tech, IBM, what the heck, Apple's an older company now, going after these companies harder and harder and harder as their stocks have been under a lot of pressure, too. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I don't know that I would classify Apple as an old company now, Charles, but yeah, I gotta say, look, IBM, they're advocating for more regulation, echoing CEO of Apple, Tim Cook's comments as well, but I think that's because they make money in very different ways than, say, a Google or Facebook. So if the regulation has to do with protecting user privacy, Google and Facebook, for example, get a lot of their advertising revenue by using customer data, your user data. Whereas IBM and Apple, not so much. So if she's advocating for regulation, I don't think it's going to be targeted at IBM or Apple. So that's why she'd be in favor for it. It doesn't hurt her.
Although, you know what, they just took over a cloud company, you know, and Apple probably at some point will use data information, even though Tim Cook's allowed to take the high road now. But you make a great point. Nevertheless, it does feel like these companies are under a tremendous amount of pressure. In the last few days, conservatives have been upset with Twitter for taking off some very popular names. And again, these issues just don't seem to go away.
No, they're really not. Right now, I believe Facebook's VP of Public Policy is in the hot seat over in the UK in front of Parliament. 7 countries, consumer advocacy, consumer groups from 7 different countries are grilling Facebook on misusing information. Now, they've already been fined on violating antitrust laws over in the EU. Now, that doesn't happen in the U.S. because we have laws protecting freedom of expression and the First Amendment. They don't have those same laws in the UK, and that's why they're able to fine Facebook in many different ways than we have in the U.S., where they can, where you could be sued if you're an online public platform for stuff that the public post. That's the difference between here and what the EU is doing, really cracking down on these online platforms.
Real quick before I let you go, Heather, you know, Rometty saying that these guys, they'll have much more power than traditional media ever had. And there are a lot of rules with respect to traditional media. Is it inevitable that that there's some sort of custodial duties or stewardship that the public should demand or expect from them?
Well, look, I don't want to advocate in any government regulation in the private tech sector, but look, they have to be held accountable. If they're misusing their data, spreading fake news, not handling Russia in terms of hacking and spreading disinformation on Facebook during the election, then yes, we need to first shine a light on that. The public needs to hold them accountable and make sure there are alternatives for consumers to get their news or go elsewhere. For example, if you don't get your news or like CNN or NBC, then you come to Fox for your news. You have an alternative. So we have to make sure that also exists with these new tech companies as well and social media companies.
Heather Zumarraga, thank you very much. Appreciate it.